please do well and subscribe to my page, because with this, I believe that you will learn something from this my comedy aspect. Let's go without wasting much of your time. Element of natural number. We are talking about element of natural number. Element means component. Things that make up a particular something. Even though your soap, it have a component, which we call ingredients. So like without delay, we from this element of natural number, we have what we call even number. We have what we call odd number. We have what we call prime number. We have what we call factor. Let's start from even number. Example of even number. Even number are number that can divide by 2 without remain anything. 2 can just divide it. This one carry on, this one carry its own without remain in any figure. What are the example of even number now? Example of even number is we have 4, we have 12, we have even 24, then we still have 6, is etc, etc. Odd number. Odd number are numbers that cannot divided by 2, because when you use to divide it, it will still remain a number. What are the number? Since 2 cannot divide it, because if you use 2 divide it, it can still remain either 1 or 2. Because if it remain 1, who can carry it? That is all over. That is why we call the odd number in mathematics. Example, we have 7, we have 3, we have 5, we have including 11, etc. All this number here now, 2 cannot divide it without remainder. It must remain what we call remainder 1 or remainder 2. This is why we call the odd number. Prime number. Prime number and number is also equivalent to what? Odd number. But the only difference for prime number is this prime number and number that can not divided by 2. They can only divide themselves. Example, even like I told you, is almost equivalent of what? Odd number. Let's take from instance. Let's use 7. 7 can still go by itself. We say including 21 is their family, because 2 cannot go to 21. Including even this level is their family. Even we say 3 here again is still their family, etc. That is why I told you odd number and prime number, they are just like a brother. This 7 now is only this 7 that can divide itself. 21 can divide itself. 11 can divide itself. 3 can divide itself, etc. etc means continue. Any number that you know that you cannot divide by 2 here, you put it either odd number or prime number. So we go to factor. What do we mean by factor? This is where you will pay attention very attentively. Factor are something like, from instance, every component of this, it has a factor before you produce it. If you want to manufacture a bread now, you have to know the ingredients, the components that you bring together that are made up of a bread, because you cannot just go and carry all those their dust powder and all that and eat. Let's go to soup. If you want to cook a pot of soup, you know that you will buy onion, you will buy maggi, including water, you will buy salt, pepper, and etc. Many as you can. You know the ingredients that make up a particular soup you want to cook. So from this little explanation, you will get to know what we mean by factor today. So let's say from example, we say 2 times 3. What do we get? When we say 2 times 3 now, because we say factor are numbers that when you multiply them, it will give you a result of what? Another number. We say, let's say from example, we say 2 times 3. What do we get? We say equals to 6. So this 6 that you get out like this now, in mathematics, this is, we call it a what? A product. What make up a 6 now is what? Is 2 and 3. When you times this by this, you get 6. So by getting this answer here, know that 2 and 3 is a factor of what? 6. So the result that 2 and 3 give you is called what? Product. This is where product comes. That is why I told you in a pot of soup, we have what we call what? Ingredients. In mathematics, we call it what? A factor. This factor now, what are the things that make up what? What are the components of 6 here now? Is this 2 and 3. So the result which these 2 and 3 give us is called product. This is the result now, which is 6. So what make up a 6 now is 2 and 3. So 2 and 3 are factor of 2 and 3 are factor of what? 6. So 2 and 3 now are factor of what? 6. You get? So this is how we get factor. So what make up 6 now is 2 and 3 are what? Factor of what? 6. 2 numbers that you bring together again another number. We can say 2 numbers that you multiply to gain another number. But what I want you to know is the understanding what it means. Just factor mean when you break 1, you bring another one. You know that when you 1 plus 1, you get 2. That 2 that you get now, 1 plus 1 are the factor, are the component of what? That 2. So it's the same thing as 2 and 3 are what? Factor of 6. So the result that we get after finish our pot of soup, that is why we will call it soup. Because when you bring water, you bring pepper, you bring salt, you bring money, you bring onion, you buy your meat, you buy whatsoever that you want to use to cook your pot of soup. After it's done, once it is ready, we call it what? A soup. Once it is not ready, it's not yet a soup. It's still under a process, which when you bring them together, after it's done, you now call it what? A soup. Equivalent to what we call what? Factor. Because when you bring 2, you bring 3, it never be 6. So until you multiply it, you say 2 times 3 before you get 6. It's equivalent from soup that we are cooking. At least this little explanation, you have to clap for me because it's not easy to explain mathematics. So this is what we call what? Factor. Please, we will go to stop for here. When we move further, you will gain a lot from me, from this element that I just bring.